I had times where I just pull over and stop, and I just sit there and it's just like, whatever, I'm not moving until you move on. Or, you know, I take a back street, you know, and it's, you know, things like this, you know, I shouldn't even be thinking about them. When I get in the car, I should just drive to where I want to go and do it. But in the back of my mind, you know, I'm looking at the car behind and seeing if I'm being followed. And, you know, it's not a great way to live a life.
What about your parents and your grandparents? How have they responded to this?
I mean, I hate talking to them about it because, you know, this is something, you know, I was a kid that swum and, you know, got good. You know, basically that's it. And so all of this has happened. They never expected for anything like this to happen to me. And they have to live with it every day as well. So I make the choice that I swim, but, you know, all the things that I don't like about swimming not only affect me, but they affect my family. And, you know, that is the reason why I'm doing this interview today as well, is because, you know, I want them to just be able to have as normal a life as they can. And I know that's hard, but, you know, that's all I really want. You know, I can deal with this better than what they can, and I have for a long time. And it's not right. I mean, I can be implicated in this, you know, for as long as they want. But when you start to do things to my family, it's taking this to a whole new level.
In a moment, Ian talks about his broken hand and how recent media intrusion has made him think about ending his swimming career.
I toy with that question, you know, virtually daily. How you rationalise it in your head is stop swimming, it goes away.
Welcome back to this Foxtel exclusive interview with Australian swimming sensation Ian Thorpe. Thorpe moved here to LA in late June to escape the Australian media and resume training after a series of serious health setbacks. But as we heard earlier, the press attention has only intensified since Ian moved here. Over recent weeks, in what at times has seemed like a media free-for-all, newspaper reports have trawled over every aspect of Ian Thorpe's life. It's interesting, Ian, that compared with someone like Grant Hackett or Libby Lenton, there seems to be an extra fascination with you, and there's this sense that you are showbiz. Where do you think that came from? How do you think that started?
I don't know. I mean, I think, you know, people, because I've been so young and kind of grown up with everyone watching me, my life has been like a reality TV show. You know, I realise that now, and I hate reality TV. It's kind of like the whole Truman story. And so people have, you know, kind of been interested in every facet of what I do. And, you know, the things that I've done away from the pool often attract just as much attention as the things that I do in the pool. And if people are going to criticise me, they're very quick to go to the things I do away from the pool. It's very rare that people will criticise what I do in the pool. And, you know, people like to build up, you know, build people up so that they appear to be something that they're not. You know, when things are reported about me, whether they're negative or positive, if they're positive, they're always far too positive for what I've actually done, or if they're negative, they're far too negative. There's no balance, and, you know, when someone reports on a story, they're always looking to make it bigger and better.
Every single day of the week, we seem to get another sighting of you with a personality, like a showbiz star, like a Heath Ledger or a Joel Edgerton. And that seems to fuel this fire of fascination with you, as well as this desire to sort of cut you down a little bit. It's almost a resentful kind of reporting of your activities and your life.
Yeah, I mean, I don't understand. I'm not going to apologise for who my friends are or what they do. I mean, the thing is, I mean, you could also report about the people that aren't in showbiz that I hang out with, but of course that's not the most exciting of stories. I mean, and it's, you know, again, it's that kind of, that balance thing. You know, this is a good story, you know, there's two names that you can connect to. Whereas, you know, if you talk about some of the guys that I hang out from swimming, it's not so exciting.
And the other thing that's been a fascination to people for whatever reason, and it's always been a mystery to me, is your sexuality. Is that something that also upsets you, that people discuss that so sort of openly about you?
That I really don't care about, like, at all. people can think whatever they want to think, and, you know, people will tell you black and blue that, you know, I'm gay or whatever else. And, you know, there's no basis for what they're saying. And it's no big deal. That's not a big deal for me because that doesn't affect any part of my life. You know, I don't care what people are saying in that regard, because it doesn't mean that when I get in my car I worry about what's going to happen today or if I'm being followed. You know, there's no comparison.
Okay, so you are a metrosexual though, very much.
No, I'm not.
Not a metrosexual? That's
a marketing term.
Is it?
I'm just a regular guy that kind of likes things that maybe metrosexual people like. Some things I don't, but I mean, I think that term's a wank. It really is.
You do love fashion?
Do.
And what about the pearls?
What about the pearls?
Well, just the fact that you became associated with the pearls, that was what led to the metrosexual tag.
Oh, I think it was there before that. But no, like, you know, I kind of do things that, you know, sometimes maybe I shouldn't do them, but, you know, I want to do them.